No, I can find creatures, I can't find objects.
Vera? And Vera's kind of sitting back there and nods. And like, see her fingers kind of trace this weird symbol in the air that leaves like a slight trace. And her eyes kind of flare for a second, and she goes, "But that is okay, because I can."
I take a bit of phosphorus and squelch it through my hand and cast Wall of Fire across the entire length of the boat between them and us.
That's what we're going to pick up next week.
Oh my god!
And in that moment, you cast Wall of Fire. So before we get too far into this, I need you to place your Wall of Fire for me, please, on this battlefield.
Take your time. Can it go up things?
20 feet tall. I can choose which side of the wall burns, 10 feet reach, and which side does not.
Ooh, that's good, that's good.
Yeah.
Take your time. Take your time.
Yeah.
The longer
This
you
table
take,
can't bear my weight.
Yes, it can.
It can too, because we all got on the table for Sam's one shot.
Now available on YouTube, guys.
While you're doing that,
Risha.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Go, that's going in.
now the announcements are complete.
So, I don't know how I would make it go on an angle without causing problems.
We'll just assume it covers that, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Best you can.
Best I can.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Oh god.
Oh, you're creating a U?
Is that possible?
Well, this isn't what I imagine in my head, but we are standing where we are standing, so I'm going with what I see.
Yeah. Yeah, I dig it.
You would. Okay, I want that to go like that, but it's not going
show
I try to-
this.
Okay.
This is it. This is the entire thing.
Oh my lord.
It's actually really cool looking.
I would like the last one to be on this gentleman,
Okay. So we'll place it here.
leaving room to get to this gangway.
Okay. I'll
But
place
he's
it
the burner.
there.
Yeah, and that's
And
going
say
like
that
this.
he is currently
Ablaze.
and this, fixing this like to there.
right.
Also allowing access to both the gangplanks.
That was amazing.
Operation ever.
Alrighty. Meticulous placement be damned.
Someone's getting Velcro in their stocking.
Yeah.
I can't make them stick, man.
It's fine. Liam, leave it. Leave it alone. You've lost your point. You've lost miniature privileges.
It's already dead.
He was there too. He was there. He just caught the mask.
Final moment. And we lost one of them up top too.
This.
Fucking real D&D people.
All right. There we
So
go.
it went better in rehearsal.
Sure. That'll do.
Perfect,
Yes, but we all know the gang. I'm not going to touch it. The gangplanks are open.
We lost the guy on top. Wasn't there a guy on top?
Oh, I
Behind
see him.
Avantika, right?
Oh, yeah,
I
that's right.
see,
He's
I
just out of your line of sight.
Yeah. Oh,
There we
okay,
go.
Got it. Okay.
Perfect. Now, meticulously, carefully placed to not waste anyone's time.
Oh my god.
So,
Oh, man.
at that moment, you all, noticing this moment of tension, you watch as there's a flash from Caleb's hands. Figures, their eyes dart in his direction as he finishes releasing his arms and firing out of the actual deck of the ship. You see a 20-foot tall, high wall of roaring flame and fire just burn around in a U shape, encompassing the exterior. You can feel the heat on you, but it's not so intense as to hurt. However, I need you to go ahead and roll damage for...
It's 10-foot reach on the outside of this thing.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it's 5d8 fire damage, if you don't mind.
On the burn side? Within
Outside. I choose the side, so clearly I'm not going to burn
anyone within
us.
10 feet of the outside gets 5d8.
Fucking rad. Kill some bitches.
7.
I don't know why I didn't expect it to be that amazing.
Okay, bad rolls. 17 total.
17 points?
That's fine. That's fine. That's a good
All right. So that's a success for the dwarf over there. He takes...
1, 2, and a 3 were the first 3 rolls.
That's a shame. All right, so we'll put 8 damage for him.
That's a shame.
For Boulder Gut, that is a failure.
Yeah.
Also to toss out, the flames are opaque, so they cannot be seen through.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so 17 to Boulder got to the guy. It got put on directly. That's a failure on his point. He takes a full 17 points of damage. The guy who's guarding the other plank there, it's a failure on him. He takes 17. Vantika fails the natural 1. Vantika takes a full 17. And then we have the guy over there. He fails the 3. He takes another 17. And then Vera rolls a natural 20. Vera's right there.
Okay.
So Vera takes the 8. All right. Now that the wall of fire is in place, crackling around you, blackening the surface of the deck. So, seeing these flames happen, she pulls back, closes her eyes for a second, and raises her scarred hand where the sphere that she unlocked Ukuto with raised up. At that point, you watch as the water from the ocean begins to rise up.
Oh.
All right.
Oh God!
It's a fourth level spell. So I need you to roll.
I know.
Oh,
and it's
boy.
a disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Where'd you go?
I rolled a 14 and a 19. She fails.
She does.
I'm going to die tonight.
2 weeks of tension being released.
The orgasm is all under the table right now.
Holy shit! So you watch as the ocean begins to swell upwards. Avantika raises her arm. But you see the wall. The walls are opaque. Can you see through the walls?
Can I hear her go sham nam yum nam nam?
Make a perception check.
This is a fair point.
This is a fair point.
Natural 20 and a 16 plus. Perception. The lowest roll was a 19.
I like that you don't know where your perception is right now.
I never.
Yeah, it doesn't require you
What does
to
alphabet?
it doesn't require you to have seen the person. You know the spell's happening. You know the direction of the person. You rolled a high enough perception. I'll allow it. So as you hear her chanting beneath her breath and you hear the wave rising, you glance over in the direction, and you, having an instinctual affinity with flames and fire, can just barely see the darkened shape of her on the opposite side of the flames being warped by the light. Using that moment, you put your hand forward and release the destructive pattern of your counterspell. And with that, the swelling ocean splatters back down to the surface.
Oh my God. Now you can die happy.
As that happens, you hear her go,
Really Doctor Strange now.
melt! And she begins to back up. With that, Vera is going to take her turn.
This is where shit might get weird.
Vera steps up the side. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and is now up on the top of the ship, glancing over as everyone charges past. She raises her arm. Come, great serpent of the sea! What? And she raises her hand above and brings her fingers together into a fist. As she brings it down slowly, like there's force against her fist, you watch as this white cloud begins to appear, and hailstone-like shards of ice begin to just pelt down onto the dock below, into this radius right here.
Yep.
It does manage to get the guard as well.
I was about to say they're gonna hit the guard. Good.
Yeah,
That's good. Gonna piss that guard off.
what that does is it also turns this area into rough terrain.
Whoa.
Until the end of her next turn. He's there. You guys are all here.
Does the cloud remain in the sky?
Hurt us?
No, but
The cloud has vanished now.
Okay, so it was a one-time.
However,
Okay.
I need you all
damage.
to make. Here we go. This is an Ice Storm spell. Dexterity saving throw from the three of you, please. If you don't mind.
19 for me.
Success for you.
20 for me.
Whoa.
Success for you, and roll for Yasha as well, if you don't mind.
Yasha. Yasha.
What? What am I rolling?
Dexterity save.
She gets advantage on those.
I've never seen Travis this nervous before.
I'm so flustered.
My heart is fucking racing
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
I'm not okay.
That's a 11 for Yasha.
Yasha fails.
Okay.
Yasha takes 22 points of cold damage.
Okay.
That's 11 points to Caduceus and Nott. Although none to you because you succeeded and you have evasion. So you take none.
Oh,
11 points.
Is that how that works? Wow, cool.
Yeah, that's what rogues can do, buddy.
rogues.
Yeah, whenever you have to make a dex save against an effect, take half damage. If you succeed, you take no damage. If you fail, you take half.
Matt, can I use
Should
that?
read your character sheet.
Can I use that,
Flashback to episode 3.
Can I do the
Rogue
fanatical
suck.
focus?
Very cool.
Yes, you may.
I'm gonna do the fanatical focus once per day.
Get to reroll that once.
19 plus 2.
Okay, so she only
21.
takes 11.
Much.
However, everything in this for the next round is difficult terrain, as there's now giant hailstones and sleet slipped all across the rickety
half
docks.
movement?
Yes.
Okay.
That's going to go ahead and end Vera's go. Fjord, you're up. Your friends are catching up behind you. There's a sleet storm slamming. There's guards swarming around your direction, telling you to halt. And up ahead of you, you watched a speedy Caleb just grind into the ground. What are you doing?
We're gonna get weird, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Getting weird.
I'll look up and point above the stern of the ship where Vera is, and my eyes will roll back, and I'll say, Balgura, and I will summon Greater Demon,
What?
and I'm gonna drop a Balgura right on Vera's fucking head.
That was a sick description.
I've never been so proud.
It was like Babe Ruth summoning a demon from hell.
I wasn't sure if you had taken this spell. I prepared for it just in case. Oh my god.
I have him
What
pulled
is
up.
that?
He is a
This is
giant
it.
demon.
Oh.
Boulder
Alrighty.
Gut has met her love.
Yeah, they just start mating.
They just start making out.
You could be like just on the edge of the ship there. So
That's
much
great.
you can get.
Yeah, I just want him right in their fucking business.
Oh, not on top
You
of her?
walk away, does he stay there?
I only command him for one round, and on the
Okay.
command, I will say, "Fuck up that crew."
With the dark speech that emanates from inside of Ford's body, it echoes out like a weird discordant harmony of several voices you've never heard emerge from his body. For those that are present, you guys are with me, right?
groove, I got that groove, I got that groove.
There's the sound of reality cracking. And you look up and watch, we're in the center of the sky there, at the very edge of the Squall Eater's deck. Two large, meaty hands pull open this barrier between the realms, and stepping out, you see this large, gorilla-like demon covered in fur and horns at the edge, these giant fists with tusks that emerge from beneath the chin, and these red, burning, coal-like eyes. As it steps out, it turns right towards Vera, who eyes are wide, and just in her face, you watch her hair get blown back a bit, spittle across her chin. That's your action?
With my bonus action, I'll turn to the guards and go, "Fonka's not to be trusted," and I will Misty Step with my bonus action.
All right, you managed to Misty Step
30 feet
30 feet
towards the direction
Towards
of
the direction.
Yeah, out the fuck out.
Okay, this puts you.
Anywhere near Caleb?
60 feet from Caleb. at
No,
this
this
point.
this
I
puts
went
you
90 feet from Ford.
correct. So you went 30 feet forward, and you still have your movement.
And I'll use the rest of my, I knew that. I'm planning for that. Yeah. And I'll use the rest of my 30 feet to run towards that unconscious wizard.
Okay, so you go heading towards Caleb. You after shouting, Avanta's not to be trusted. After summoning a fucking demon, I'm gonna ask you to make a persuasion check with disadvantage because you just summoned a fucking demon.
Creepily, very creepily.
Yeah.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
6.
Okay, all right. Well, they seem to be more focused on what just appeared through the scar in reality you left. Yep, that does it. All right. She goes, after hearing what Avantika said, goes,
Everyone, they have crossed Doctor. Take them to the Plague King.
and you watch as she's saying these words, her hand kind of sends this strange series of symbols through and casts mass suggestion on the guards in the vicinity of 60 feet of her.
Mass suggestion?
Yes.
That's new for me.
Take to the plank ain't bad, you know.
3 and 4. Fail. It's working out great. It's like 2, 7, 4, 3. 10. Fail.
Do they
Natural
know
1.
Flanking is.
All of them failed. So you watch as all these guards, that the confusion suddenly crystallizes, and all of them look towards your group and start shouting,
Stop them! They're thieves!
Oh, fuck.
we're thieves?
They all failed their save. He thinks that we're the bad guys now.
Well, we are kind of.
Vera's gonna, after casting that, move the rest of her movement. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh god.
She's dead. Oh, no, she got herself.
She got herself. I can put her there. That's fine. Alrighty. That ends Vera's turn. Caleb? About 160 feet.
160 feet. So if I got to my feet, that's half my movement.
Correct.
And if I moved 10 feet, I'd be within 150 feet, correct? Yeah, that's the
math. Yeah.
Yeah. So I will weakly stand, and I will weakly trudge 10 feet forward, and I will throw a fireball and center it. Where's Vera? Yeah.
You, in your state.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do you want to put it?
Well, where's Avantika? Oh, well,
You don't know. You don't know. Where are you putting it?
I'm putting it there. At the mast.
It's masked there.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay.
The cocoon.
So, as you wake up, you spin, fire this ray. The streak's past. All the guards who are calm at this point see this happen and watch the streak go by. And detonate on the ship.
Yeah, but
the bright flash of light kind of echoes against everybody's face as the impact hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yes.
Saving throw for
Yeah, I
everybody,
don't know
including the
what's going on.
Balgura.
I'm doing the last thing that was on my mind.
Yeah, totally, man.
8,
All right.
6.
Montika's not going to be alive to defend herself against our accusations.
She will.
That'll go well.
That would be all right.
No, really, she was a really bad person before we killed her,
is
and
not in the
everyone
radar.
on
Yeah, she's out of it. She's like on the lip.
31.
31, good rolls.
Yes, good rolls.
All right, so Boulder Gut. That's a fail. Boulder Gut's. Oh, Boulder Gut's looking rough.
So Caleb's whole face and cheek, one side is just skinned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just a strawberry scrape.
Yeah.
All right, this guy. What's the DC on it?
Oh, on mine, that
Yes.
would be on mine. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, everybody. Sorry.
Fireball.
Is it? It is. Scheiße. Sorry, everybody. It should be. I think it's 16.
Should be 16, I think.
Yeah.
It's 8 plus your proficiency plus that.
Yeah, 16.
All right, so yeah, he succeeds. Roll a 17 on that guy. So he takes 31, you said?
Yeah.
So 15 points of damage to him. Oh, he's dead. He's fucking done. So he took damage from the firewall earlier.
Oh, that's the guy who was over near the gangplank?
Yeah. That guy. He makes a save, but he dies too.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
Oh god.
That's making me feel sad for these people.
This guy doesn't make his save. He's dead.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
The whole crew is dead.
This is what we do to crews.
Roll for the Balgura.
Guys,
Oh, it's incinerate.
we were going
He
to
had 3 hit
execute
points.
it.
Even if
Yeah.
even if
the
he
Balgura
saves.
is destroyed.
Yeah. He was
Vera. That's cocked.
That's all I care about.
We
That is
hate semen.
13. Does not succeed.
Oh,
Vera takes 30. 1 damage. Vera is almost dead. Is like burned, incinerated on the ground, not moving.
unconscious.
What happens to their concentration spell?
Concentration spell's locked.
Oh, wow. So at least, and do the guards now know they were being manipulated?
It doesn't work like that,
Okay.
unfortunately. But their compulsion's no longer there.
That's friend.
But they did just
Cool.
see
They
it.
saw
But they saw.
fireball go over their heads.
Yes.
Damn right they did.
Okay. Gonna move down towards
boy.
the deck and
boy.
glance through, and it sees Caleb. Is going to attempt to.
Like bait.
Damn it.
Gonna move in a little closer to where 20 foot, and it's going to. And as it pulls its harpoon back and throws it forward towards you, it's going to attempt to try and harpoon you, Caleb.
Oh
That is a 19 to hit.
Oh, shite. Take it.
All right.
But you're gonna get harpooned in. You'll be grappled.
So you take 4. You take 11 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a strength check.
I'm good at those.
Best. Yeah, we'll be fine.
It's contested.
Okay.
That's a 6.
Yeah. So you get pulled
Okay.
out of the interior.
No.
Harpoon for 11? Was it 11?
11, I think.
Can we grab onto him for a reaction?
Nope. So, you watch as Caleb stands there at the back looking all of a sudden into his chest. The thing pierces in kind of the stomach area there. And then he gets pulled out. You try and reach for him, but he's already gone. And he gets pulled out in the middle of the open area. All right. Now it comes to Nott.
Seeing my friend pulled away, I will swim reluctantly forward, stagger near him, and say to the creature that's captured him, "Hey, fucky! What did the marrow? What do you give a marrow who sings poorly? Auto-tuner!"
Oh. Wow! Wow!
Yeah, drunk motherfucker!
I have abandoned my son.
The last syllable delivered that one.
I will cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Oh, gotcha. Is it a wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom, yes, 14.
Alright.
Not a high mark.
For the one that currently has Caleb, that is going to be 12.
Yay!
That's a success.
So do they let go, or, I mean, it says they fall prone, which they can't do underwater, but they are incapacitated, it says.
Correct.
So do they let go?
I mean, the harpoon that pulled Caleb in has been pulled out in the wound, and there's like a little bit of blood that's now trailing from the initial impact. Caleb is not currently held or grappled.
Oh, he's not
It's just in his face.
impaled or anything.
Not at this moment. When he pulled him in, it pulled it out of his body.
Okay.
But it's right in front of him.
And then I will use if I have any remaining movement, just to grab him by his scarf and pull him back away.
You can't quite get up to him, unfortunately, because you move. It's 15 feet underwater. Your speed of 30 is reduced to 15, and it took 15 feet to get that far out. You could, as a bonus action, dash and move up to him, but you can't pull him back, so you don't have an action to try.
Got
and
it. Ooh, tough. Ooh.
Tough.
I will bonus action dash and try to push him away. Push Caleb like to the right or left, just out of the way.
I'll say make a strength check.
Okay. Nope. Oh wait, this is at disadvantage.
Yes.
Even worse. 1. I'll save you!
you feel this like small push on your shoulder, and you see Nott just kind of drift upside down in front of you as the marrow who just pulled you in with this like terrible, like toothy grimace starts going. And it's just like bowling over, chuckling. It's a weird moment. All right, that finishes Nott's go. Yasha gets attack of opportunity.
Yes, she does. Reckless for a straight roll.
Right, because it is now reckless still.
Oh, this is her only reaction. Oh, that's a 20 million. 25.
That'll hit.
I don't get a attack.
Doesn't get a 3d6.
No, because you were pushing him, you weren't moving in that area, so you're not quite in melee with him. Yep.
8, 3, 11 plus 3 is 14. 14 points of slashing damage.
14 points of damage. It turns around and darts, and Yasha just one swipe with her sword, and you watch as it. She's just finishing him off left and right.
Yasha is such a badass.
No. Ashley, come back. Go. Caleb, your turn.
Okay, so from where I'm
Little feet doing this.
from where I'm standing, I see Nott firing drunkenly up at an angle. So I'm going to move forward and peek up in the direction that she is looking, and see the Shallow King and say, "Fick dish," and then I will cast Magic Missile at level 3.
Fick dish.
It's fish dick.
No, it's Fick
Not
dish.
anymore. Fick dish.
So that is-
Fish dick. Fish dicks.
Okay, so
I love a nice fish dick right now. It's some tartar sauce.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's so true.
so a total of 19.
God damn it.
19 damage.
Take that
All
fish
right.
dick with the tartar sauce.
How do you want to do this?
Okay.
All over your
Stop
lips.
it.
Oh, you got him.
You killed it!
I will let them, the 5 of the magic missiles will just spiral around Fish Dick's head and come in at a different angle, and 5 of them go.
Okay, you watch as it gets some distance, and Caleb, feeling comfortable lets the missiles kind of arc past and up and over as they swirl and gather. They all come in at once, and you watch as this darkened shape, suddenly there's a flash of arcane energy, and this kind of strange little bubble explosion where it was. And you watch the impact happens, and you watch as like its arms kind of separate. Just from the impact that hit in the torso, blew it apart from the inside. And there's a little cloud of darkness left behind as it begins to slowly disseminate amongst the rest of the seawater around.
And I will step back in 5 feet.
Check the corpses.
All right. That brings us to, that was, what did you guys both roll initiative on?
20.
20.
Okay, so concurrent with your turn, layer action. Layer action. At this point,
Matt, this isn't a dragon. They don't get lair.
you're in the lair of Dashilla. For this layer action, you can use Lament of the Dead. As you all stand here, you watch as rising out of the ground, dozens of spirits begin to just drift up of various drowned sailors and scavengers, just out of the ground and up towards the ceiling. I need everybody inside to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
If you have the D4, you can use the D4.
I can. Oh, right. Okay. Thank you.
Shitballs. Wait, did you give a D4 to everybody?
No, just a few. Wisdom saving throw. Ah,
Yasha rolled a 5. Fjord rolled a 16.
All right. So Fjord, you're fine. Yasha is frightened of Dashilla until the end of the round.
Okay.
Caleb.
Frightened.
even with the
Caleb is
D4?
frightened of Dashilla.
I rolled a 2.
13.
13. You succeed. You manage to resist the fear effect.
2.
Not.
No, Nott's immune to fear.
Oh,
That's right, because of your drunk.
Yeah.
You're just like, come at me, spirits.
I never knew there was anything good about the drug.
Same. Yeah. Oh.
Just hasn't come into play.
Not becomes not the brave when she's drunk.
Not the brave.
All right, so unaffected. Spirits, whatever. You've been braving the ocean for half a day. Jester?
14.
14. You managed to resist it?
28.
All right.
What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck are you people?
Tickles.
So, as the spirits rise, this haunting wailing sound kind of reverberates in the chamber, and both Caleb and Yasha both kind of, their eyes go wide, and their breathing begins to increase. You guys are frightened of Dashilla at the end of the turn. Now it comes to Dashilla's turn.
I can take care of that. I can take care of that.
Suddenly, tearing through the seaweed on the upper wall, you see this figure emerge now, this kind of pale aqua green skin that's kind of bulbous and strangely proportioned with these long clawed hands. As the hair pulls back, you can see where would be a humanoid face instead are these protracted, almost anglerfish type teeth that come out of the front with no nose and just the yellow eyes kind of gleaming from underneath.
Go to work, Artis.
She's gonna look straight down at you, Caleb. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh, another one. I'm good.
My body
Mine's a D4 still.
doesn't do
blessed.
shit.
You're like, oh, look at
Stop! Stop looking at him! Stop looking at him!
Natural one.
Natural 1.
Oh.
no.
As she looks, she's still like up in the air, kind of swimming, looking at you, mouth kind of opens, and you feel the deepest, most horrifying fear well up inside you, and your heart stops and you drop to 0 hit points.
Oh my fucking god.
You guys watch Caleb just go and just start kind of drifting there, unconscious.
Oh, fuck.
Dashilla now hovering in the space. Is going to go ahead and move over, and she just moves over to the side of the wall here, still visible,
Well-
kind of now jumping and using and holding on to the seaweed like it's a tether. All right.
Really gonna use that periapt right about now.
The what?
The periapt.
Fine.
The periapt, the heart.
That ends her turn forward. So yeah, it's a 26 to hit you. And the second strike, natural 17.
That's also
Well, no.
hit.
Yep, they both hit you. So you take 19 points of slashing damage from the first hit.
Oh.
And 17 points of slashing damage from the second.
Damn.
So that's 10 feet of movement, and she's gonna go ahead.
Oh, I used Hellish Rebuke.
Go for it.
You can hear the thought burst forth. I
forgot about
that. 11, 15 points.
Whoa!
Nice! Oh, Dashilla's looking really bad.
Come on.
So I just like as she hits me, my eyes flare white, and I go like that.
And as it happens, you watch as these ice crystals formulate out of the seawater and all just cross jettison into her body.
Oh shit.
And now they're like embedded in her chest and torso, these like large crystals of shards of jagged ice. Fjord, what do you do?
I'm gonna turn with the falchion in my hand and search the throne.
A search action?
Yeah.
Make an investigation check for me. I'll say with advantage because you have the falchion drawn. You can sense the presence of
That's an
something important.
investigation?
Correct.
Come on.
13.
13 will do it. Going to the throne and kind of sensing with the sword, almost like a homing beacon, you feel the strong source kind of where the cushion in the front of the throne is, and it's partially rotted, and you can see like what once was like kind of red, nice velvet materials that's kind of blackened over time, and general just sediment in the area, and the minerals begin to gather at the corners. You reach down and tear across the front and pull it open, and as you do, they're immediately glowing from underneath. You see the yellow sphere giving off a faint aura of light.
Can I reach for it?
I'll let you do that, yeah.
I'll
Take it.
Put it in your belly.
Eat it. Put it in your butt.
Can I do anything else with it?
I'll say for the time being, there is no immediate threat. Dashilla has fled. And against you, natural 18.
Oh
That'll
yeah,
be,
you hit.
Yeah, all right, so you suffer.
Now, did that first uncanny dodge count as my reaction, or can I?
You've taken you had your turn since,
Yeah.
so you have your reaction.
So I can have it.
Yes, you
then.
can.
Okay, great.
So it would be 16 points of piercing damage is reduced to 8. However, you are swallowed.
Oh, she's in it.
So you're inside of it right now. It just scoops you up. You watch as it lowers down and just slams the cabinet shut as Twiggy's legs, as it pulls back, the legs are kind of kicking there, and like Audrey too, it just sucks her inside of the cabinet.
It's okay. She lived in a box for like
She's used to this. Caleb, you're up.
Disadvantage is an 18 plus 7. So I think that's pretty good. So
Can you be her everything?
okay. So that's 9 from my initial hit, piercing. Then with my sneak attack, another 4 and 6. So another 10, 19 total.
19 points of damage from the inside as you jam the dagger up into the top of the cabinet where like, you feel like the muscles, it's a combination of like wood striation and weird liquid muscle that are pushing against you as it's digesting you, and you just jam upward where you imagine the head might be, and as you do, you hear from the inside, and it begins shifting and quaking, and the muscles are beginning to spasm. I need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Which it fails and spits you out. You are prone on the ground adjacent to it, but it does like.
What does its digestive juices look like?
It is a coating of semi-translucent looking like a film with a very very faint greenish texture to it, but it mostly just looks like spittle, like a very thick spittle.
And I'm covered
You're
in it.
covered in it, like we're talking Ghostbusters Slimer hit cover.
Or wipe it as I'm lying on the ground. I wipe it out the front of my face and throw it on the ground and growl at the cat.
You still.
And then I will attack from a hidden position.
Great. So you move back out.
You actually, I don't think have pass without a trace because I invoked
it don't
duplicity,
matter.
but whatever.
Right.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's fine. You still did.
You are.
Okay, so that is a 24 to hit.
You do have advantage in the attack, so it did not see you.
Still 24 to
Confused where
hit.
you're coming from, but yeah. All right.
And that is, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 8, 16 plus. So that's 21. Plus I'll use Fury the Small.
Okay.
So that's 28. And I was gonna use one of my explosive arrows.
Okay.
But I have 3 and one of them doesn't work.
Correct.
So I don't know which one I drew.
Roll a d6.
Okay.
On a 1 or a 2, it's the defunct one.
It's a 2.
Perfect. Well, regardless, how do you want to do this?
I would. Where do I shoot on a cabinet? I'll wait till the doors are just a little open and just try to thread the needle and jam it right through its mouth heart.
As it vanishes into its mouth heart, the cabinet closes shut. The eyes kind of go wide for a second, and you're waiting for the explosion. You're like, "Ah!"
It's filled with pepper.
Yeah. And it goes. And starts sneezing heavily, but as it's sneezing, the wounds that it's taken are causing it to just sneeze up its blood. And it's just like leaving puddles on the ground until eventually like the eyes kind of roll back and falls onto the
cabinet had a
ground.
mother.
That was
Busted
really
up a-
gross, like
busted
straight
up a
through.
chifferoo.
My duplicate.
All right, that ends your go. Bo, you're up. You're like on the ground, looking around. There's a dragon there. Fjord turns this way and vanishes. There's 2 of these darkened hallways. What are you doing?
I turn to Jester and I go, Fjord just fucking vanished again. And I go, I don't know how this works. And I take out the red elemental gem that I've had for a very long time. And I use it. Smash it.
Okay.
I was gonna say I smash it. I was gonna say I smash it, but then I felt like that might be deeply irresponsible because then it could just smash.
Maybe you could punch him with the gem.
Punch the gem at him.
Oh. just badminton.
All right, red elemental gem. All right, a fire elemental is summoned. As if you cast the conjure elemental spell and the gem's magic is lost. So as you throw it, it shatters. I don't have the fire elemental thing on me, so we'll just go ahead and use this for the time being. So as you throw it, it breaks in the ground there, and suddenly you watch rising from the impact, the flames swirl and build up into a full-fledged fire elemental beneath. Twiggy, you're up.
Okay.
You see Bo vanish down and come back.
Right,
Fucking
okay.
crystals,
Fucking
right?
crystals. Now I heard it yell at whatever down this line.
Yes.
I can't see that it's him though.
At this distance, you have dark vision,
I do have
60
dark
foot.
vision. Okay, yeah.
Right? So
I
yeah, you can see him.
Okay,
down
you see Fjord down there. Is it conceivable that he's fairly distracted with this and he's not paying that much attention to me?
It's conceivable.
Okay.
You're a tiny little thing.
I'm a tiny little
Hasn't
thing.
done anything yet.
I'm so little.
Wee little hobbit.
I'm going to kind of attempt to hide, even just like from his sight. So not even behind something, so I use my bonus action to just kind of get hidden a little bit. Is there anything I can kind of...
Unfortunately, you are next to a very bright fire elemental that is lighting up the area.
Okay.
You might have to kind of creatively use the space. There are like outcroppings.
And go to
things
the
in
outcropping?
area, but you'd have to like move into another area to try and get.
All right, because I'm not adjacent to it because it's up.
Correct.
Right? Okay, so I'll back into that alcove and attempt to hide in the alcove.
Okay, you are small.
I am teeny.
You can try. It's going to be a higher DC.
15
15.
to hide? Okay.
You may or may not be. You don't
May or
know.
may not be. We'll see. Then I want to cast. I conjure back into my imagination. And I remember that portrait that was up above the desk in the other room, and I go, oh, fuck, this better work. And I start to bring my hand down through the top of my body, and I make myself look like that portrait of who we think is Halas.
Yes,
now, I'm only a foot taller than myself.
Small.
So I'm like a 4.5 foot tall Halas.
Okay.
But I have a lot of presence, okay? So
Mini Halas.
I stride forward, and I go, in my like raspiest, most male kind of voice, I say, "Hey, you look bigger than the last time I saw you."
Put on weight.
You've grown.
Make a deception check.
We're really bad at charisma, you guys.
Roll high, roll high.
You got it.
But I'm
I'm just playing it.
Yeah, you're playing it, you're owning it as you stroll forward.
Yeah.
The creepy extended fingers on the billowing robe. The dragon is like.
It's a 9.
And just looks right back and forth. It's paying about as much attention to you as it did before you when you arrived.
Okay.
So you haven't angered it,
I haven't angered it.
but it doesn't seem to be convinced necessarily.
buy it?
Unfortunately.
Please, please, please let this work. And I'm going to cast Polymorph on the dragon.
What?
Yes!
Get it. Get it. What?
Come on, come on.
Okay, what's the saving throw on that?
Wisdom saving throw of 15.
15.
And he's got Bane or something.
Yeah, negative D4.
Yeah.
And a negative D4 to that. Roll a 15 minus 3. What do you polymorph the dragon into?
Oh my god, girl!
I'm going to polymorph him into, oh god. I'm going to polymorph him into a crimson weasel.
Okay.
But at the same time, I'm gonna go, catch him!
Oh God, yes.
Because somebody has to catch him.
Oh God, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Just so you're aware, roll an intelligence check for me real fast.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no. Oh.
Oh no, I'm really stupid though.
You don't want to goldfish it.
6.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so it turns into this tiny, tiny crimson weasel. I don't have many for that necessarily, but
Reaction?
here, we'll just go there. That'll work.
Missile snare.
Okay.
Yeah, would it be like a missile snare? You're right underneath it.
It falls down 10 feet.
Oh, it's gonna take
Yeah.
Oh, it's too much?
Will it take damage
see, we'll
and then
see,
it
we'll see.
might end?
Takes 1 point of damage. It's still in its form.
Okay.
But the fire elemental is in range and it's readying its attack, so fire elemental attacks it.
No.
How did you know? How would you know? How would you know?
How would you know? It's so dramatic. First one. Yep, it hits with a 20. Which is 6 plus 9 points of damage.
That's my cat.
Okay, so as the elemental slams the tiny weasel, the weasel and reverts to the dragon form on the
And then he
pedestal.
gets another attack. Or no, wait, he can only hold one attack.
Yeah, I'm letting the player. Well, no, I'll let you guys do all your attacks, but I'll let the enemies do it too.
He hits with this one as well.
All right, roll damage.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. That's the thing to consider with polymorph is like, you have to decide if it's going to take damage if you're going to put it in a tiny form.
Yeah, I didn't
It's all good. It's all good.
11.
11 points of damage.
Brilliant.
That was awesome maneuver.
So good. I can't bail on Jester. I'm gonna fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at the dragon, try and get
Good.
its attention.
Roll 2 attacks.
25 and a 22.
Both hit. Roll damage.
6, 7 points of Eldritch Blast. 10. So 17 total.
Nice. It gets hit twice. I'll say go ahead and make intimidation check. Just as part of this attack. This is your intent.
21.
You have the dragon's attention. He was like slashing in a gesture, and after like twice in the side of the head, it back towards you.
And I will. Do I have to roll blink if I don't?
You can choose to end the spell.
But I think doesn't it take an action, or I can just choose?
That's a good question.
Let me
Let's
see.
go ahead and check. Should tell you on the spell.
Beyond.
You can dismiss this spell as an action.
Ah, so no.
Action.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Blinky.
Bye. One fucking time. I didn't want to.
We are making some interesting calls tonight. It's exciting. We're hoping.
Are you?
Hey, we're gonna land right on him.
Go ahead and make acrobatics checks, you guys.
Kill him. With your bodies.
12.
5.
12?
Oh no!
Acrobatics check or save?
Acrobatics check.
Check.
Oh, it was 12. No, I was right.
Yeah. You both fall prone right on the sides of it as you like slam into the dragon onto the side, on the ground.
Do we cause any damage to the dragon?
No, but you not for dragon scales, unfortunately. But you do both take 5 points of bludgeoning damage from the impact.
Great.
And you're like,
oh boy. I'm going to. Oh fuck, she's not there, is she?
To roll into initiative?
They already
Oh, they already did.
I got them in the order.
I have to. I have to come out of the. I'm going to come out of the wall. I see them. Yeah. No. And I'm going to do the. We're running. It's bad. I'm going to.
Oh my god! That's amazing! We're running, it's bad!
What you doing, Caduceus?
I am.
You shout that after stepping out of the wall. We're running. It's bad.
Oh my god.
I am going to.
You're on deck for it. Beginning of your turn, you take 6 points of fire damage.
My heart rate is literally running 2 miles.
Oh my god. So his blind sight, he can see anything within 30
Within
feet.
30 feet, he can see through blindness.
It's Nott's turn, not Jester's turn.
Correct, it's Nott's turn.
Just go.
I will run towards the exit.
Okay. Are you disengaging?
No.
Okay.
What?
You can as an action.
No. No.
No.
Oh, or as a bonus.
Run to the front. All right. It makes attack of opportunity against you. That's going to hit.
Sure.
That's a 15 plus 9. Yeah, it's 24. Sure.
Whoa.
It's going to be a bite attack against you, which is more damage. That's going to be 18 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm. I'm okay.
Okay. The jaws bite into you, and you feel it rake across your shoulder, but you manage to pull out, roll on the ground, and back up, and you manage to get your arm up and pull yourself onto the platform where the orb is still glowing that dull green color.
I'll turn around and fire my crossbow at the thing.
Go for it.
Ugh, it's not great. It's only a 16.
16. The bolt ricochets off of the hard scales of the dragon's hide.
If I use my bonus action to fire again, does that, I can't touch the thing, right?
Nope.
Just go.
Fuck.
What you doing, man?
Ow. You done enough.
Yeah.
You did enough.
Go.
You did enough.
Go.
Don't do it!
She can go now. He uses reaction.
I'll
Go.
Yeah.
Go.
I'll go.
Oh.
Jesus. All right. Jester's turn. Beginning of your turn, you take fire damage. 6 points of fire damage.
Oh my god.
It's only a 10.
Okay. Yeah. Well, he uses reaction, right?
He did. Jester's out.
Oh my god.
It's the dragon's turn.
Dragon's turn.
The dragon.
I rolled
Is that a 1?
super
Yeah,
high.
I got 1 hit point.
1 hit point.
You had 1 after
down to
the
1.
18?
Yeah.
I'm gonna come out of hiding. I'm gonna fire an arrow with advantage.
Yeah.
Last man standing, Twiggy.
Natural 20.
Roll damage. Roll damage. Roll damage. We'll see if it's enough.
Oh my god. 9 plus 4 for the hit.
Okay. 9
So 9 plus 4, so 13. Wait, we're doubling the dice.
double.
I doubled the dice for the hit, so that was 2d6
Okay.
before, so that's for the hit. But I get 8d6 on my sneak.
Double that sneak
Yeah, you
attack.
can either just roll the sneak attack and then double the number, or roll twice as many dice. Up to you.
That's 9. That's another 10 is 19.
Oh my fucking god.
Double that. Come on.
Double that to 38.
How do you want to?
I step out, and I put on my meanest face that I learned from Sir Cadigan, and
Still in the form? Or do
still
you-
as Hellas, 100% as Hellas, and I say, this is for my only friends. Come straight forward and yeah, I want to hit him like in the heart because he broke my heart.
Oh, bud.
It stumbles forward towards you now that you're visible. Its eyes kind of blinking in and out, looking confused, still with the shape in those.
Now I drop it.
And falls to the ground and collapses, exhaling bits of energy arc out of its snout and dissipating into the stone around there. The dragon is dead. You watch as two kind of elongated bluish-green hands kind of peer through some sort of a humanoid-looking creature, but its skin somewhat of a deeper bluer tint than perhaps the fish humanoids that you had battled on the way in. You see it kind of peeks through and glances out towards those of you that are currently still visible across the way. Its face humanoid, eyes kind of a dull, sunken, yellowish green color, but where its mouth is, you can see it's like this kind of two flaps of skin that kind of fold in. It's almost like a central mouth that is vertical.
Ooh.
Kind of peeks out. You see almost like rubbery, dark tendrils that pull off of its head like a thicker predator, just beyond the interior.
Inside?
On the inside, yes.
I was scared and frightened.
As it peers through, its jaw opens up, splits open. You can see immediately 2 rows of teeth on the inside, and the bony projections that kind of hold it open. It kind of gives it this almost like 6-foot wingspan of open jaw to each part. It gives this dull scream, this screaming noise as it begins to dart forward.
6 foot.
From the doorway? From the where?
So first off, immediately, Nott and Bo, who are holding actions, go for it.
Ooh, ew, look at it.
Natural 1.
That'll
Happy
do it.
2019.
There you go.
What the hell is coming off of
casting haste on Nott if I saw her attack.
Correct.
Yeah.
So for the time being,
Oh, wow.
you are considered hasted, and Caleb, you are concentrating on haste.
But that doesn't apply until my next round.
Correct.
Okay. I rolled a 26 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. Do I get sneak attack? Or
Because
did she see me?
apparently it does not see you, and it's adjacent to Bo at the time as it rushes through and it just rushes past Bo. It seems more focused on the group in the back. So your attack does hit, and you do get sneak attack.
Okay. Okay, that is 18 plus 8. That's 26 points of. No. Plus 5. Sorry. 25 points of
25 points of damage.
Yes.
You got it. So as the creature begins to skulk through and kicks off the stone outside of this temple, it swims at a faster speed than you were expecting. And as it darts past Bo swings but just goes wide, no impact with the staff. You, however, use that moment, watch as the bolt from the crossbow sinks into its chest. It braces it but keeps darting forward, using the rest of its movement to go.
Plus 5 is 25. Yes.
I turn to the group and I go, 1's coming your way.
Yeah, we fucking see it. I turn to the group and go, ah!
Which, it's a unique sound because you hear Nott scream and go, ah! Right as its voice and screams out this high-pitched, 3-toned whine that causes all of you to reach for your ears. I need everybody within 30 feet to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw, please.
You guys get an extra
That does
D4.
include...
Yes.
Okay.
We do?
Yes.
Wow.
Me
You
no,
you're
we
black.
don't.
Yes.
Bo,
Natural 20
Wisdom.
Fjord.
Bo, Yasha,
natural
and
20.
Ford.
Saving.
Get a D4.
It went my 15 and then went
A 13 for Yasha.
Okay,
Oh, and I
Yasha.
get to add a D4 from being blessed.
Did you add your
Okay.
D4?
I did.
11. Still not good.
Okay, so Yasha and Ford are all right. Bo, your The rocking pain in your head causes your vision to go white and your muscles kind of seize up, and you are stunned for the next round. Caleb? 15. You just barely managed to shrug it off, no issue. Nott?
6.
6. You, as you feel the adrenaline burst into your system and you begin to move backward, preparing your next bolt, it sears into your brain, and your scream just immediately cuts to a halt as your lungs hold in place. Jester? Natural 1. You as well find yourself doubling over here, your feet pulling up towards your chest as you kind of float and drift to the side, just clutching yourself. Caduceus.
13.
13, you just managed to shrug it off. It hurts, and your hands go up to block it, but as soon as you shake it off, your eyes focus forward. All right, that's going to end its turn. Bring us to Caleb.
Sucks.
Yeah, I'm going to move half my movement, so is that 3? 6? 3.
3, correct.
I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to here and fire off magic missiles at this one by Yasha at a level 2.
All right, four missiles.
Terrible rolls. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage total?
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Yes, I do. Plus 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage, all right. As it's taken the blast from all of them, carved through by Yasha, it starts trying to back away as the missiles through the water, kind of carving these little paths of bubbles behind them, slamming to each side. It just kind of drifts there, lifeless in the water next to Yasha.
Oh,
amazing.
Oh, wow.
1 down.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Well,
I don't know how powerful they are, but I don't think I can kill one on one shot. So, and we got to get you out of this grapple.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, just my teeth.
Oh, buddy.
Oh no, he's had the worst luck. So I think just seeing in the predicament that Bo is in, I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force against one of the ones that is grappling her.
Okay. Let's see here. All right, so it is an intelligence saving throw. They are not intelligent.
I assume.
That is cocked. That is a 12 minus 3.
Okay.
9.
Good. So they fail.
So which one of these and which one do you create? What do you create?
It doesn't much matter because they both have. I just want one of them to drop her grapple. So, so I'm gonna do the one closer to me.
Okay.
And with the image that they see and feel is that of a tiny goblin girl jumping on its face and biting it in the eye, and I can roll for damage.
Yes, you can.
So they suffer 3 points of damage, and they have a goblin on their face covering their eye.
Both of them or just one?
Just the one.
Both the one. Both the one. Just the one creature.
Yeah. So as soon as we'll get to what it does on its turn. But yeah, as soon as you complete the spell, you watch as his head suddenly jerks back twice, 3 times. You get the sense it's had effect.
Okay.
That is 17 to hit.
That misses.
Woo!
And I also might add that I have the Shield of Retribution.
You do.
So I'm going to activate the Shield of Retribution.
This is the first time?
Yep, it's the first time I'm using it. So when a creature misses with a melee attack, you can react to the blast with Arcane Force. And you have to succeed on a strength saving throw, but that's something else.
All right, so go roll damage first.
Okay. 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage, nice. And strength saving throw is a 6.
Must succeed on a strength saving throw is a 6. I don't know what against. Must succeed on a strength saving throw against something.
It'll be your spell DC.
Oh, yeah, then.
I
think that's fine, yeah. So,
yep,
so you get pushed back 20 feet.
So it gets blasted back from the impact. You see a flash in the shield and this bubble of energy kind of well up and then force it back with a sudden impact. As it gets pushed away, you kind of dart around the side.
I dart around the side, and I'm going to come as far back as I can towards that wall, and I'm going to hold my actual action.
One and that one. Yeah, that's their turn. Man, that's done. That's done in that illusion. All right, that ends their go. Yasha's up now.
Yeah, Yasha's going to try and get to Red Lobster with 2 more swipes of the Magician's Judge. Reckless for straight attacks.
First one doubles.
Okay. What doubles?
All the damage. The first one is double.
Oh, great. Okay, cool.
He's doing the ability.
16 to hit.
16 just hits.
Oh, nice. And the second one is only an 11. Oh, wait. An 11 plus 4. 15!
Misses.
Damn it! But the first one damage.
But the first one does hit.
Good, okay.
The first strike goes through, so it's full damage times 2.
9. 11. 14 plus 3 is 17 plus 2 is 19.
Times 2.
Times 2, so 38.
38 points of damage. How does Yasha want to do that?
Oh!
Golf cuts.
Yeah, sweet. She will come down in an overarching right with that magician's judge, and on the second one, she'll shove the sword in and just crack that fucking thing like a beautiful fillet.
Drags it down the side of its body. She puts her foot up, and using that, she pushes to the side and watches it just tears in half. You see a bunch of internal kind of purple sinew and muscle tear open. It gives this horrible, like, dull squeak sound before it goes limp and begins to just kind of float and slowly sink to the bottom.
So many people leave so much good food in here. Gotta know how to beat it off.
All right, that finishes Yasha's turn.
She does have
Or she
her
says movement, yes.
Yeah, and she's gonna rally up on, well, she'll take her 15 feet towards the other two.
All right, 1, 2, 3. She gets into that one there.
Yeah. Could she get on his ass?
Yep.
Nice.
All right, that finishes Yasha's go. It has advantage because it's stunned.
Oh, sweet. Doesn't it balance out though? Because it would have been a
It's a spiritual weapon. It's not material, so it's not hindered by.
17.
My opinion. 17 hits.
Okay. 8 plus 4 is 12 points.
How do you want to do this?
Oh god, I'm going to use the spiritual weapon and try to just shove it into its mouth over and over again and say, eat it, it's good.
Eventually, you watch as it just jams itself into this creature's maw repeatedly. As it backs away, the back of its shelled head begins to crack before it splinters at the back. The spiritual weapon emerges from the back of its skull, and it just kind of crumples to the ground.
And then for
All right, that finishes Bo's go. Not you're up.
I'll swim closer, I'll fire. Actually, with one hand, I will take another swig of booze if I can, under the water somehow, and with the other hand, I'll fire.
There you go.
Natural 20.
Fucking amazing.
Jeez, all right, go ahead and roll your sneak attack damage.
Like a one-handed bandit.
Yeah, she's just like. Do I double it?
Yes, you do.
Dice damage.
Dice damage is
correct.
The dice is double. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18 plus 5 is 23.
23. How do you want to do this?
I would. Let's see here. It's a crossbow bolt. I would, again, like the crossbow bolt to just kind of tickle Ford's ear as it whizzes by.
A little slice.
Yeah, just a little.
There's a brief bit of warm, hot, sharp pain outside of your earlobe.
Sorry!
As the bolt enters the base of the creature's skull. You don't even see it protrude, you don't know where it went. You just see it hit somewhere and then vanish, and the creature just kind of stands there for a second.
Awesome. Okay.
And now it's going to go ahead and make a bite attack against Jester, because you're the closest one to it. Since you're restrained, it has advantage on the attack. It's a natural 20.
Oh.
And a 3. So natural 20 is
too far.
So that's going to be. Ooh. Oh no.
If I go unconscious right away.
It was a great game.
This was really fun, guys.
Stop rolling too many dice.
I went out doing what I love.
Painting dicks.
34 points of piercing damage from the critical hit as its tendril pulls you in towards its mouth, shoves your shoulder and the side of your neck into it, and it grinds down onto you. The armor pulls in, and you can feel it piercing the back of your neck. Sharp pain arcs through your body.
Maybe we get the fuck out of here.
That's another natural 20.
Cancel.
All right. So So reaction from Caduceus to go ahead and what's the ability called again?
It's called
Channel Divinity.
It's actually not a Channel Divinity. It's called where is it? Sentinel of Death's Door. So
was it once per short rest?
No, it's 5 times per long rest.
Ooh.
5 times?
As long as I'm within 30 feet of somebody who suffers a critical hit, you can turn that hit into a normal hit. Any
Brave
effect
clerics,
triggered by a
man.
critical hit is canceled.
That's awesome.
I love you.
5 times per long rest.
Well, be thankful. He reduced that critical.
No.
28 points of piercing damage.
So no.
As it jams, it jams your entire arm into its mouth, and it's like starting to pull you in from the torso up. The other one is stunned and does not get its turn. So that brings us to the trio. So
One-handed Caleb gets the molasses out and starts smearing it and casting.
He's already on it. He's already on it.
Too late, and I cast slow on both of them.
Alrighty.
If I got in Bane, that would have
What's
a
the
negative.
save?
Yeah.
16.
16, what was it? Wisdom?
Wisdom, yeah.
Alright.
Damn it.
Grab it there. 14. He is slow.
He gets, he can do one thing per round now. That's
I know.
Alrighty.
Yeah, it just brought all those tentacles down to one thing per round.
And then that guy is a 15.
That's huge.
Fails.
They're both slow.
Okay. It's about to get worse for them.
Those circles are so great.
They're so good.
Yeah, a fan sent those actually.
Amazing.
-2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws. Can't use reactions. It can use either an action or a bonus action, not both.
You got it. Alrighty. So Caleb, that's your go. Just casting frantically with the offhand. You watch as they're like whipping tendrils that are wrapping around you, all of a sudden go, no! And it's chewing on Caleb. It's like,
Oh no.
I'm getting the molasses everywhere.
Jester's still partway in, like, oh god. Slow chews. Jester, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to turn, since that one's kind of letting me go. And I'm gonna put my hand towards the other one, and I'm gonna say, get the fuck out of my temple! And I'm gonna cast Banishment.
Banishment? Banishment?
Yeah.
You what?
That's a charisma save.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good call.
He might be charismatic.
It rolled a natural 16, -2. So it's a 14.
I need a 16 save, so.
All right, so you watch as this guy just vanishes. The tendrils are no longer around you, so none of them are.
Banishment?
Thank God you didn't take anybody with him.
Well, you wouldn't have that out there.
You also released from it, and the creature's just not there.
He'll only be gone for a little bit. We should probably get out of here. Also kill this guy, huh? And I turn back to the dude that's in front of me.
All right, because you're still like wrapped up by its tendril.
Yeah. I can't do anything else, I don't think.
That was
No,
amazing.
yeah, that's all I can do.
All right.
Yeah, me too. First one is a 28, and the
28
second
hits.
one is a 29.
Both hit.
Great.
Damn, nice.
1d8.
It is no longer stunned.
6. That is.
Actually, did you roll with advantage or did you just roll regularly?
Just straight.
Good, because yeah, it's no longer stunned, so you do not have advantage in the attack.
Nice. 10 plus 4 is 14 points of slashing damage with 4 points of necrotic in there from the hex.
All right.
And the second one is 8 plus 6, 14. 14 plus 5 points of necrotic for 19 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
Like a hero. I run up behind it and take inspiration from bro, and I go.
You see Fjord just kind of holding the pose there for a second. His bow's holding its tongue, and the tongue kind of comes out. You look past and watch as it kind of its eye goes limp, and you watch as it kind of shifts off into 3 separate pieces.
My lord. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We should leave.
How long?
Like
does
not
thing
long at all.
stay?
Like probably another minute or so run.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, let's book. Wait, who's? Yeah, we'll heal on the way.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys
Let's get
just
out
book
of the
it.
way.
Hey, I'll do it. Caleb leans out the passageway and casts Polymorph on the giant.
On the giant. Okay, what's the save on that?
It is
I can't cast spells in this form.
16, I believe.
16 wisdom?
16 wisdom.
You got it. So for that one,
Nope, can't cast spells.
5.
Oh! It's a cow.
All right. I don't have a cow mini on me at the moment.
My God, man.
How dare you?
I know. How fucking dare I? I'll use this horse. I'll
Call
use the
yourself
spectral
a dungeon master? Jesus.
And so the fire giant suddenly.
Go!
All right, that is 34 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And I need you to make a concentration check.
What?
Okay.
Because you are currently holding your spell.
Polymorph.
No, not polymorph. He's holding, like when you begin casting your thunder step.
Yeah.
Constitution check or saving throw?
It's Constitution saving throw. So when you have to, at half of 34, it puts it at 17. So you have to, it's a DC of 17 you have to beat to maintain concentration.
It's a 20.
Oh!
That was going to be a plan ruiner.
Yeah.
For the second
So
time.
the boulder slams into you, and for a minute your lights just go white. Your eyes just go to complete and utter absence of image. Just the color white. The pain streaks through you. You can feel kind of the burning scrape of when it impacted your forehead. And as soon as you right to yourself, you look down, and the spell begins to fade from your fingertips, and you just barely hold on to it. It's like rocketing in your hands. You can see like the energy and the thunderous power beginning to build in your palm.
Oh my God.
That finishes that giant's turn. The cow's gonna move.
It's gonna move.
Oh God. All right, I don't have movement for a cow here.
Probably.
I pulled that up.
Bison, buffalo,
Speed, 40 feet.
buffalo.
No, it's
What
not.
the internet is telling
way.
Hold on.
Cows can.
Yeah, dude, they can move. Hold on, cow.
I mean, yeah.
There it is, large beast, 30 feet.
What does the cow say?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Jesus.
The cow's gonna go ahead and attempt to attack you.
Just let it happen. Just let it happen.
Bitch slap a cow.
21 to hit. What's your armor class?
That hits.
Cow gets you.
With what?
All right.
A gore?
You take 8 points of piercing damage as the cow gores you with its horn. And you should make another Constitution saving throw.
It's better than
Another Constitution saving throw?
Correct.
It's
DC 10. It's DC 10.
All right, come on. Natural 20.
Oh my God! Damn it.
take 30 points of cow damage.
Next time we specify dairy cow.
This has been too much.
Yasha's turn.
Hey, man.
Yasha will use 40 feet of movement to run past the cow to come into contact with Fjord.
Does the cow get an attack of cow opportunity?
The cow is going to probably turn back into a giant when they move.
She just barely makes it around with her 40 feet of movement to get to you.
Okay.
The cow now blocking that space that she was going to run through.
Does the cow get an attack of opportunity?
No, she hasn't left the cow's melee range.
I understand.
But the cow.
So Yasha runs up to you and
Fjord summons the falchion and stabs it into the ground, casting Thunderstep. It will go 90 feet in the direction of the tunnel.
Thunderstep.
How many times have we said cow in the past 30 seconds?
yes, you guys appear already in the tunnel across the way.
Damage the cow at all, did it?
It does.
It does. It does 3d10 thunder damage.
Low damage.
Low damage to the cow.
I forgot about
I mean,
Roll
it doesn't
3
have
ones.
to be
3
much.
ones.
Not.
2.
Oh no.
20 points of thunder damage.
Oh,
Is there a save?
No. Is the cow super dexy?
Constitution 16.
Constitution
Cow-
16.
Constitution.
13, fail, takes 20 damage.
Actually, it takes 22 damage.
No!
The cow form is sundered as the thunder blast destroys his polymorph form and then emerging from it. The second fire giant, pissed off, real angry.
I close my eyes and imagine my beautiful husband waiting for me, needing me. And I run across the lava
No.
with my ring of water walking.
Okay, you can do it. You can. You run across.
Not right at the giant. I'll go around in a.
Can you leap on the bridge?
Sure, I'll try to leap on some rocks.
On some crumbled bridge parts to like
It's up to
lessen
you.
the.
Are you gonna try and leap across?
Are there chunks in the water?
Yes, there's one chunk here that is kind of just splashed and hasn't sunken in yet.
All right, I'll do that.
All right. Go ahead and make an athletics check, we'll say, just to try and...
Just a check?
Yep. 10? That's fine. That's the base you needed. Making it across this way.
I'm not okay.
As you're moving, as you rush across, though, the movement catches attention. It gets an attack of opportunity on you.
Sure.
However, it's a disadvantage on the attack. So that would be 17 to hit.
My armor class as of today is 18.
Because of the level up? Yeah. Oh my god.
As soon as you rush out and leap in the air, it sees kind of the push off of rocks and backhands with the hammer, and as it swings out, you pull your legs up and it just barely like misses from beneath your feet as you tuck them closer towards your chest and land on that rock piece there. So that's 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. You can tempo more jump.
Absolutely.
Athletics check.
Less. It's 9.
9. So the good news is you don't into it, because lava doesn't really work that way. However, it's a lot of fire damage.
Put it down.
As your foot hits the edge and just skips, you fall back and land and kind of hit the lava on your back and legs. The ring keeps you from sinking into it, so I'm not giving you full submerged damage.
Okay.
So you don't take the full 18d10.
Oh, shit! Did you take my goblin mom away? 9d10. Do it!
Yeah, it's at
9d10.
It is.
If he
Ones!
If he rolls a 1 on all of them,
Ones!
I'll be okay.
Ones!
Yes, around.
Ones!
are you full health?
It's gonna be around 45.
He's counting.
Because you got baseball
He's
bat.
counting.
Yeah.
He's counting.
What's your full HP?
I'm not at full HP.
He's counting.
It's gotta be low then to survive that.
It goes.
48 points of fire damage.
Can I use my whatever it's called, uncanny dodge?
It's not
That
an
doesn't work.
attack,
No, it's
Here's the thing, though.
It's an effect.
Yeah,
Here's
you
a-
can't dodge the fire.
Here's the thing: is I'm holding a healing spell for the second I see him.
A cure wounds, which has to be up next to him.
No, healing word. I'm so sorry.
said cure wounds
I meant the
earlier.
60 foot because I was trying for the 60-foot range. I'm so sorry. I said the wrong thing, but it was
Alright.
like it was because I was not running out there. I was going for the 60-foot
You
range.
did say
I'll
I'm
allow
within
it.
60 feet of Nott.
I'll allow it. All right.
Thank you.
So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
I mean, I'm dead, so.
You're unconscious.
I'm unconscious.
Oh, you're unconscious?
So,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So
yes.
the second I
Nott
see,
falls, you see a burst of fire, and Nott's unconscious body is currently in flames.
I
Becomes
cured.
visible.
I cured.
Becomes
The
visible.
second Nott's visible, I cast Cure Wounds. I cast Healing Word. I'm so sorry.
All right, so go ahead and roll that.
I don't have to roll it.
That's right, because you are a great fighter.
Oh, yeah.
That's 17 point. You're 17 points up.
Oh.
You're also on fire.
Oh, great.
18d10. What is the matter with you, Perkins? Didn't you know this moment was coming? When you made those rules?
Blame Perkins for everything.
Everybody get
All
ready
right.
to move.